The brands that are going to generate the most revenue from their email marketing in December are all going to be doing the same thing. They don't blast out holiday sales all month. They build campaigns around what they know their subscribers and their customers are actually experiencing at this time of the year. I know this because for the last 3 years, my team and I have generated over $50 million in email marketing revenue for some of the fastest growing brands in North America, and I've seen the data on exactly what converts in December and what doesn't convert at all. So let me show you exactly what top e-commerce brands will be sending this year and exactly how to copy this strategy for your brand. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how you can build all of these campaigns for these strategies in under 5 minutes. So it all starts with understanding that your customers are not just holiday shoppers. They are real people living through a very specific month of the year. So we know that it is December. We know what happens in December. They're dealing with cold weather. They're staying home more. They're stressed about finding the perfect gifts for their family. They're attending holiday parties. They're wrapping up the year. And they're even starting to think about January goals. Now, each of these is a unique experience that only happens in December. And the best brands figure out exactly which of these experiences their products fit most naturally into. And then they build email campaigns that educate, entertain, or sell around those moments. Now, before I go any further, not every experience is going to apply to every brand. So a skincare company and a fitness brand show up in completely different moments in December. And that's the entire point of this video. So let me walk you through the major December experiences and how your brand might plug into each one of these. All right, so experience number one is winter weather. It's cold, it's dark, the weather is harsh. I'm based in Montreal, the weather absolutely sucks here, and some brands have a natural connection to this. So if you sell apparel, as an example, winter weather is obvious. You want to tell your customers what products are going to keep them the warmest. If you have a skincare brand, then winter is going to destroy your customer's skin. There's dry air that leads to cracked hands. The skincare brands that are going to generate the most revenue are going to be the ones that educate around winter skincare routines and position their products as a solution to customers' current problems. If you have a food or beverage brand, then cold weather puts people in comfort mode. So you want to send campaigns about warm drinks, hearty meals, content around recipes, and cozy nights. If you sell fitness equipment, then winter is about staying active when you can't get outside. So campaigns promoting home workouts they can do with your product, maintaining their routines when it's freezing. So the question becomes simple. Does your brand have products that solve a problem around winter? If yes, build campaigns around it and see how these campaigns perform. If not, then let's go to the next experience. So experience number two, it's only November. I'm already experiencing this. That is staying at home more. So simply put, in December, people are going to be spending more time indoors. So how can we make our space more comfortable? If you have a home goods brand, the way that you're going to generate the most revenue is by sending campaigns about candles, blankets, how to make your space feel like a retreat from the chaos outside. If you sell loungewear, then you want to be talking about comfort clothing because you know that people are staying in and now they can have that cozy vibe. If you sell meal kits or cooking products, then it just means that there are more nights at home versus going out. So there's more time for home cooking, and there's a ton of ways that your product can feed into that content. The play here for your brand is educating around how to create the perfect cozy night at home. So if you have products that naturally lend themselves to people staying home and using those products more, this is the experience that you definitely want to test campaign angles on. Experience number three is holiday gift shopping. Now, this one actually applies to almost every brand, but execution is what's going to separate the brands that generate revenue from this and the brands that don't. So it's December, your customers haven't bought their gifts yet. They are stressed. They're trying to figure out what the perfect gift is to get for the different people in their life that have different tastes. Your job is not to put an image of your product and a shop now button in front of them. Your job, if you want to generate revenue, is going to be to give them gift guides that are actually specific and helpful to them. So gifts under $50, gifts for the impossible to shop for person in your life, gifts for your coworkers, gifts for your mom, gifts for your dad. There are a million ways to slice this, and every brand is going to have their own demo that this makes unique sense for. Now, a pro tip here that works really well to generate actual incremental revenue is using urgency around shipping deadlines. So there is going to be a shipping deadline and a cutoff, which is the last day that someone can actually buy your product in order to receive it before the holidays. And you want to be very intentional about telling people when that date is. And pro tip number two, because I've generated a lot of revenue with this strategy, is if you have gift cards from the 22nd to the 25th, so basically after the shipping cutoff, promote your gift cards heavily. Experience number four is going to be holiday parties and events. So December is packed with social events. There's work parties, there's family gatherings, there's New Year's Eve. If you're a brand that sells apparel or accessories, this is outfit season. This is when people are spending money on a new outfit for those events. The brands that generate the most revenue are going to have full campaigns around specific holiday party looks that incorporate their products. If you sell beauty or grooming products, it's about showing up confident. Think elevated looks for a special night. And if you sell food, beverage, or home goods, this is where you want to flip the angle to be a hosting angle. So what to bring, how to throw a great party, being the host that everyone remembers, you need XYZ product that we happen to sell in order to achieve these things. Experience number 5 is end of year reflection. So December naturally triggers reflection on the year that has just completed. People look back at their year, what worked, what didn't, what are their goals for next year, think about what they're grateful for. The brands that are able to use this experience to generate the most revenue are ones that position genuine gratitude. So thanking customers for being part of their year. Year in review content performs really well here, where you as a brand can actually do the reflecting alongside customers, reflecting on the new products that you released, reflecting on any big partnerships you had. And naturally, because this is about generating revenue, you can tie in your products in a section or a campaign like our most loved products this year. There are so many ways to slice and dice this, and it is applicable to almost every brand. All right, so at this point, you should already have no shortage of ideas, and your wheels should be turning about how you can apply these strategies and these messaging angles to your brand. But here's the reality. Understanding these experiences is step 1. Figuring out which themes fit your products, figuring out where your products specifically fit into certain campaigns, and building out a full month of campaigns with the right message on the right days. That takes a significant amount of time. And I'm not sure exactly when this video is gonna be posted, but right now it's November 25th. So if you don't already have your entire campaign calendar planned for December, we are getting into a tight spot. I don't wanna pressure you, but there is a little bit of a rush to get this figured out. So if you're sitting here and thinking, I wish I could build out all of these campaigns because maybe your wheels are turning, but you're a small Shopify brand that has not reached scale yet where you are able to actually afford working with the experts, then that is the exact reason why I built Eltie. So that you never have to let another month go by where you're seeing good campaigns come in from competitors and your brand is not sending 2 to 3 consistently good campaigns every single week. So with Eltie, you literally just connect Eltie to Shopify, connect it to Klaviyo, and within 5 minutes, you have a completed campaign calendar, which is gonna be 2 to 3 emails per week that are optimized to generate revenue and that fit your brand perfectly naturally into these experiences I just talked about. Let me show you an example of what this actually looks like. All right, so for this example, we're gonna be using the brand Hexclad over here. So we have a demo Hexclad Shopify store that pulled in all of their products. It knows everything about the brand at this point. And if we look at the calendar, we can see that December is filled up right now. So looking at the types of campaigns that Eltie built for Hexclad in December, we can see campaign number 1 on the 2nd is a holiday hosting essentials campaign. It's basically gonna be about your kitchen MVP lineup. And the description for the campaign that Eltie has prepped based on our strategy is prepare for the holiday entertaining season with must-have cookware designed to handle everything from intimate family dinners to festive gatherings. Eltie is doing all of the hard work to figure out exactly which of Hexclad's products align with this marketing messaging. So it's saying that we want to feature our hybrid pots and pan sets, Dutch oven, and stock pots that make cooking for crowds effortless. And if we go to the design section right here, you can see exactly what this email is going to look like that was generated in 2 minutes using Eltie's AI that was trained on exactly how to write high converting copy and design high converting emails for e-commerce. Then the next campaign on the 5th is mastering your holiday roast, a complete carving and roasting guide. So strategically timed 2 weeks before Christmas and 3 weeks after Thanksgiving to capture customers planning their December holiday meals. On December 9th, he's suggesting that we feature Damascus steel knives for every cook. Eltie's telling us exactly why this works based on our strategy frameworks. Scheduled mid-December to reach last-minute gift shoppers while allowing time for gift giving with products at multiple price points targeting customers seeking impressive, practical gifts for cooking enthusiasts. On December 12th, weeknight winter warmers, one pot comfort food made easy. So it's going to be featuring the hybrid deep saute pan and the hybrid stock pot. And it's positioned in mid-December when customers seek comfort food solutions during cold weather and busy holiday schedules. On the 16th, holiday brunch heroes. This is scheduled for the weekend before Christmas when families host holiday brunch gatherings. This educational campaign taps into the tradition of festive morning meals while showcasing Hexclad's griddle products that simplify cooking for groups. On the 19th, we have our perfect pan set, so positioned in the final week before Christmas to capture both gift shoppers and customers investing in new cookware for their New Year's cooking goals. This product showcase features our best-selling starter set at a time when customers are both gift shopping and planning fresh starts. And again, it's picking the exact products that are going to align with this messaging. And then on December 26th, perfectly timed for post-holiday week when customers focus on fresh and self-investment, this collection showcase leverages New Year motivation to upgrade kitchens and pursue cooking goals, positioning Hexclad as the partner in culinary improvement. So this is perfectly timed for the post-holiday week when customers focus on fresh starts and self-investment. This collection showcase leverages New Year motivation to upgrade kitchens and pursue cooking goals, positioning Hexclad as the partner in culinary improvement. So instead of just saying, here's new product, go buy it, we are letting customers know that Hexclad is the solution to match their New Year's resolutions of becoming better cooks and leveling up in the kitchen. So that was just one example using the brand Hexclad, but Eltie is trained to follow the same strategic process to put together a campaign calendar and creative for every unique brand. So if you're watching this and thinking that that looked impressive for Hexclad, but you're not sure if it's gonna work for your brand, click the link in the description to go try Eltie completely free for your brand and generate your first month of campaigns, which is gonna allow you to see the incremental revenue that you drive from your Eltie campaigns without spending a penny first. All right, thanks for watching. Go crush your December revenue goals, and I'll see you in the next one.